Hello, hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. In order to keep myself from getting sidetracked, I just came here before I even started recording. We have the War Council on Euphrates 2, but also there's the Siege of Euphrates 2. How did I not scan this? Whatever, not the point. We have a Siege of Euphrates 2, then we have a War Council here, so let's buck through it. Lord Captain, the United Corps of Explorators and Militia Forces is ready to attack the heretics who took over Euphrates 2. The command has recognized the Lord Inquisitor's sanction and agreed to cede their right to Supreme Command to you. They ask that you summon a Council of War in order to establish a plan of attack. Sure. Consider it done. Alright. Fine by me. Once you know. Come on. Come on. Don't do that thing. Why is... I'm presuming that's not Pascal. That's someone from the Explorators. Oh, Opticon 22! Hi, Opticon 22. Strategic data exchange. Fair enough. Wake... Tempestuous ocean, you hear his voice, thoroughly and brim with unchained bolsters. Which of you Huskarls, is Ignatius von Valancius? I am Thorvald Ironhide, and I wish to see the mortal who has been granted the honor of leading my pack into battle. I mean, I'm here. I know the habits of a warrior when I see one. You're no indolent Hyoke. Good! I give my approval. We'll hunt the base-born heretics together. You have not changed, Brother Thorvald. High-handed and brazen without measure. And you carry yourself on another Drekker's like it is your own. I don't know what the accent is. I am doing a bad Klingon. Oh well. Although them sounding exactly like is hilarious. Such are the breed of leader, Ulfa. We stand out. 'Tis you Everlost who cannot find his way when the sun is right over his head. Opticon 22. How'd you go from overseeing logistics to commanding armies? Promotion, hierarchy, status, Jesus, death of ship Teeth of Wrathgear. Conclave with operating aboard vessel. Premature Jumagos Dominus based on the extensive catalog of recorded combat engagements. Mere service benefit from the protocols that were bestowed upon you and the new analytical data that was entrusted into your elucidation. Okay, let's commence the War Council. Yeah, fair. I would expect nothing less of a space wolf, honestly. Pertinence, data insufficiency in regard to the military craft. And who's this? Just a guardsman? I shot her. Yep. Right, there's your calculator. When you barge into your chambers after your Magna Assessio. Lord Inquisitor pursues Operation Euphrates 2. Hynix and Ashar exchange glances, but do not say a word. You cannot help but notice the furrow that formed on the target's forehead at the side of his colleague. Sure wish for the heretics. Ashar, why are you here? Sure. What are your responsibilities as a special operative? The Inquisition is, as always, too ashamed of its dark deeds to reveal them to honorable fighters. What troops can you spare to reinforce my army? The militia force have already transferred to Opticon 22. All I have left on my command is tactical unit explicitly instructed to carry the Lord Inquisitor's special summons. Why you? Bloodshed Retreater. Fair enough. What's going on at the front? Euphrates 2 of the Forgeworld, manufacturing Tractium to take up most of its surface. Heretics enhanced their ranks with possessed mechanisms and Scutari. minor foothold surface and when you deliver effective blow. Sure, that's on us. Dark Apostle Urlan the Cruel. Number of the enemy, but hours of the poor warband. All it has is field carols of the Omnissiah and scantily trained serfs across the expanse. And their vessels protect the machine cathedral from orbit. Thorwald, what would you do? Rain down vengeful skies upon the enemy? And you, Opticon? Troops, insignificant personnel, lady. See some of the parameters. Replenishing such losses will be less arduous than repairing the damage that may otherwise come from the manufacturers. And why haven't you? Okay. Which is why the concrete is so intent on hindering and sabotaging our assault by refusing us forces and landing Drekkers. I mean, fair. You didn't want to tell anyone what it is, and now you don't want to blow it up. What's going on? Lame. I've heard your opinion on this. You two do not get along well, do you? Brother than I grow tired of cog free as they saying. Given the military actions taking place in a world devoted to machine god. I mean, I cannot fail both of them. Nothing but fools. Yep. Screw it. You guys both suck. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. What do I want to do here? I don't even know. I want to think about this and get back to you guys. One sec. Alright, so here's the thing. Into the Forgeworld. They're incredibly relevant. But it is a war. Conserve the troops. Pack would do all that is asked of it and stand vanguard of the assault. Battlefield Ignatius seems to you far over lost. To the pity your pack will not share the glorious victory with us. Like that seemed like the middle ground. Like bomb them and move slowly, which you know what? Common sense middle ground is probably the right call most of the time. Glishov. You know that my brothers are. I can smell it. Before we dive into the carnage, summon him to your ship and let me question him. Cruiser will be delighted at the news that some semblance of order is established in command. Fair enough. Alright, now where is Thorvald? Where is Thorvald? Is he here? Ignatius, sure. Gabrick, Jocasta. Maybe I could get to him by talking to Ulfar?
Let us raise our cups at Fator.
Why do you mischief with Thorvald?
If anyone knows where my pack brothers are now, he does. But it is not right to speak of such things within others' hearing. That is why I thought it better to keep silent at the War Council.
That is why I thought it better to keep silent at the War Council. Nope. Already butchered. But yeah, let's bring him aboard the ship.
I thank you, Edvater.
Eat water. Nope. Can't do it. Never gonna do it. Horrible at doing it. But this should be voice acted at least. Or not. Know you, Thorbold, whither the path that of battle hath led my pack, the baleful howl. Do you know where his pack is now? I don't care about... Greeting him is basically dumb. Don't care about Everlost. Where's his pack? The old feeling the horns of the bear as valor and loyalty did fill their hearts. You, Everlost, watch your tongue unless you want my dagger to deliver penance of eternal silence upon you. Okay, since we can do all of them, why is Ulfar Everlost? We tried the couple of Wolfen. Took so much longer than the rude priest gave him up for lost. Later he received grievous wounds in raid that sent him into stasis sleep for a long time. Any time we would pay a visit to the baleful howl, we would ask, where is Brother Ulfar? He was always resting, and recently he went missing altogether, lost after an attack on Xenos. And forget not to tell of the dire curse that of yore was laid upon the mighty Ulfar. No good death for him is fated, only to one day be lost, bereft of glory and honor. I am not screaming that. Any who cross his path, let him regale and gladly that proud warrior, Halbralt Blatherskite, singer of rumors and fine tattler of tall tales, for he had glimpsed no worthy deeds in his short life. On to meet you. Stormbrightus. Go on, Halbrand, recite the saga of my exploits, and make sure to include the landing of Void Kraken's mouth. This is Halbrand, the brave. Blatherskite. Shit talker. Halbrand shit talker. I can dig it. Oh, Halbrand the braggart. For his verses often move together the truth with his own flights of fancy. Thank you for the correction, Everlost. I reckon we can do without the saga. Something personal between you two. Only friendly nipping. Fair enough. Stormbiters have always tried to best a baleful howl and move away with their exploits. Tried and failed, for my pack was and remains superior. What are the details? List. Which you, Everlost, Arnulf, and Skayadi were captured by the Xenos. Baleful Howl took prisoners of their own. Under torture, the Captain Xenos gave up the stark coordinates of where they were to go next. Some important meeting, it seems. The place was far away, deep in the uncharted regions, where the servants of the Allfather have never ventured, and your brothers decided to go there. No navigation from there leads up to those dark places, so your brother seized a trading boat and voyaged there without a helmsman. What the donkey? I urged them to throw away the lives in vain. Nothing but death could await them in those 11 stars. You all came to serve the Allfather and to pay our blood debt, not to die for naught. Or have you forgotten that, Everlost? Ulfar, what are you going to do? I know that if I call upon you to go with me in search of pack, I will be taking you away from important battle and saving your home. So I'll go alone to seek my brothers, but I will not abandon you in Aravid. I owe you. When we have defeated your enemies, I will leave you and follow the trail. The trail is bloody and has long since gone cold, Brother Ulfar. To your pack. Be our brother, brothers to us now. Have you lost your mind, Thorbold? Perhaps it's you who's lost his mind, if you are daring to speak so insolently to Ironhide. Thorbold, he keeps talking when no one's talking to him. Rescue me from captivity and prove valor. I will not stand there and allow him to be disrespected. Why do you want Ulfar to join your pack? He is a brother, obviously. Or alone. Wolves are like sharp knives. We hone ourselves against each other, and without brothers, Ulfar will rust and grow dull. Be with us, Ulfar. We will take you in. At least you so certain they're dead. Baleful Howl is setting off. We exchange gifts to our pack runes. Every 10th watch, a priest casts the runes until the fate they revealed. 50 watches after Baleful Howl left, the runes showed calamity. 60 watches after they left, death. Since then, the runes have been voiceless in a pattern told no meaning. Do I send Ulfar to his death, or do I tell him to reconsider? I mean... I don't rightly know. Dang it. Oh. For this time, I'll respect his loyalty. Aku will soon go into battle and accomplish great deeds. Let him do it. Going to take place on solid ground, not on a boat. You're superior, Ulfar. So I am not asking but ordering you to back you up your chest beating with deeds. If the Baleful Hell pack of the library say, let it march with the storm by the assault in Euphrates too. Let it display the valor all the stories tell of. Will you stand alone for all your brothers, or have you gone soft? The wolf leader's tone may be threatening, but you notice his fly glints in his eye. Ulfar, on the other hand, is growling furiously with no matching twinkle in his gaze. We'll see about that. I'll prove the Stormbriar will never be a match to the Baleful Howl. So why wouldn't I simply tell Ulfar where to look for his pack? Highest ranking wolf in the expanse. I am the Alpha, and it's my duty to ensure that not one of the Allfather's chosen warriors loses his life for foolish or foolish ends. Not even Ulfar. Ulfar, we will march into... Yeah, I'll take him. We'll march in battle together. Okay. I'll take Ulfar, that's fine. But that being said... is Ulfar kitted appropriately? I mean, there's not much kidding to do, frankly. Doesn't work for him. We're fighting Xenos. We're more fighting demons than Xenos. So in that case, give Ulfar this. Why not? And let's go. Time to blow stuff up. Want to see that? Oh, that was a quick loading, actually. Awesome. Begin scan. Rotor's ship took its place in the center of the attack formation. The right flank was guarded by the second combat vessel of the Depths of Mechanicus, and left consisted of combined forces gathered along Inquisitor. The enemy deployed their ships in a wide arc and attempted to surround the squadron, but the heretics' plan was not meant to be. Thorbold and Opticon 22 sent their attachment forwards, tying up the enemy in combat, presenting Lord Captain with a chance to deliver a blow to the very heart of the enemy's position. Sure. That works.
Enemy contact! All hands make ready to unleash our fury!
Ooh, big boy. He's a big boy. Interceptors, starfighters. Let's jump up a bit.
Let the void sort them out!
Where that weakness? From the back. Fine, we'll get there.
Light battery, fully.
That worked.
Make every shot count.
Also worked. Can't quite reach it, so we'll just stop there. Dang, they're being very mean to me at the moment. So what do we do? Let's... New heading. So I am in no chance going to do that. Get him here. Or to the right. So let's do this. Wrong side. Fine. That's better to deal with that fighter.
All hands prepare for acceleration.
Let's do Master Cannoneer then for expeditious reload. No. No. What? Wait. She's just unavailable. Awesome. I'm a dingbat. Didn't even do anything. Good for you. Take some hits too while you're at it. Breathe in. Thank you. Very maneuverable bastards. Dang. With all the shots. Let's do... one. Yeah, of course that's going to hurt.
Let them taste our fury.
And then... do. This is 5 times 30, this is 3 times 33. Expeditious reload? No. That wouldn't work. We can't do that. Overload that. Blow him to hell and high water. Okay, thanks. That works. Hard fight, actually. Granted, with a completely dumb fight and a dumb ship, but still a hard fight. Upgrade. What are you upgrading now? That's fine. Nope. Void ship management. Full repair. Obviously. Features. +1 flight control cogitator. Improves RAM, onboard ECM. Torpedo than attack crafts heavy. Of course, could have used... If I was going to get that, I should have gotten it before now. These possibilities, there are the tropes that reinforce shields. Children starts void ship reinforced until it suffers damage. Reinforced sector has an increased chance of absorbing enemy attacks and loses only half its strength when absorbing damage. Let's do this. I doubt there'll be another big fight that requires it, but still. Sanctified restart. Record repair. Sure. Then Euphrates 2. We're going to launch the planetary assault. Okay. General once said, all wars are fundamentally the same. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. Grok shit. That general didn't witness the events of Euphrates 2. Rotated Ignatius von Valancius was the supreme commander in that battle. A man of iron will. Unfaltering, unshakable. I served as his personal enforcer guard back then. Just another cocky kid who thought he was an expert soldier. The Emperor was gracious to me. He gave me a chance to realize how wrong I was. Most of my comrades didn't get a chance like that. Who's this? Corvan Lazarus, Lord General Militant of the Dargonis Planetary Defense Garrison. Jeez. At long last, our Argentine Lord Captain have uncovered a clue to the possible location of the rogue Salus Prime. Okay. The shuttles would have blocked out the sun if you could have seen it through the smoke in the Manufactorum city of Sigma S13. At its heart stood the Machine Cathedral, our primary objective. The Lord Captain showed us mercy by having the landing zone bombarded from orbit. All the shuttles carried troops, and more importantly, precious vehicles, reached their destination. Daunted by our numbers, the enemy withdrew. That was the perfect moment for a decisive attack with an armored vehicle. A rapid tank assault in accordance with the military doctrine, armored wave divided by Lord Militant Justice Quinn. Populace with human shields. No, thank you. He's writing from like a historical perspective. So, let's do it. They're all full passes anyway. Our negligible losses during the landing stage gave us enough armored vehicles for a decisive push against the enemy's positions. We began our advance. I will never forget the roar of the tank. Its treads tearing the heretic infantry to pieces, accompanied by the shrieks of las guns and the rumble of heavy artillery. The deafening symphony of war. Nothing could stop us. We watched in the wake of a column of armored beasts, not turning to look at the mushroom clouds, climbing over piles of enemy bodies and those of our own. We had our orders. Pushing through the ruins of sacred workshops, we looked with awe upon machines that, up until that point, had remained forbidden to the eyes of the laity. Those were palaces of incredible and frightening technology. Void ship assembly halls, alchemical atriums, sacred arsenals, generators producing invisible fields unsettling to the mind, and scriptoriums containing knowledge of horrors best left undiscovered. In one of the chemical chapels, we came upon a shipment of cisterns containing hallucinogenic gas. The tech priest protested that the substance was not designed for warfare, that it was created for higher rituals, but the officers wasted no time in pumping artillery shells full of that gas. At last, we reached the gates of Dock Mu 514, or 514, the threshold of the metal nightmare that was the Manufactorum Sigma S13. However, the initial attempts to storm the docks shattered against the enemy defenses. Magos Dominus Opticon 22 proposed a tech sabotage. He could send small Skitar units behind enemy lines and have them subdue the spirits of the area's defense systems. Thorvald, the fierce leader of the Space Wolves, proposed to send infiltrators beyond the walls to kill enemy officers and weaken the dock's defenses. I am not a fanatical heretic, so I guess he can't summon chaos. No? I mean, I am a smart boy. I'm a very smart boy. The Space Wolves entered the city undetected and reaped a bloody harvest there. None could hide from those fierce and cunning warriors. The infiltrators killed one officer after another, sowing panic and disarray among the enemy. The bodies were impaled on spikes so that the heretics could see their commanders from afar. Once the mayhem had reached its peak, the Space Wolf demolished the turrets, opened the gates, and gave the signal to attack. The dock was ours. It took us many days to break through to the metal heart of the Manufactorum. In the third week of the assault, the vanguard was halted and swept away by a salvo of plasma macro cannons. Scorning every cannon of sacred engineering, the heretics had placed the hull of unfinished void cruiser on tread several kilometers long. This leviathan of adamantine and plasteel barred our way. Magos Dominus Opticon 22 insisted that we retake the sacred machine, for the vessel had been in the making for many decades, and its destruction would have meant a great tragedy for the Imperium. It came as a surprise to all when the Space Wolf Thorbold supported Magos Dominus, after the Lord Captain had reconciled him with the Explorator leader. Thorbold had tamed his pride and spoke in favor of Tech Priest's cause of liberating the noble machine. The Lord Captain... Wow. I mean, like, -7... Just, yeah, I know what you guys are saying. I'm going to blow it up anyway. No! Why would anyone do this? Send scouts to assess the fearsome weapon? Yeah. Majestic cathedral that was designed to cut through the void was instead resting on treads treads of a size that staggered the imagination. Those treads were grinding buildings into dust, and the ship's heavy cannons were incinerating entire tank formations. Yeah, I mean, yes! Success! Having the sacred machine on our side could have given our offensive a sizable edge. Our orders were to get a landing force to the cruiser's bridge and escort the engine seers to the main cogitator. Our shuttles used turrets' blind spot to deploy elite troops on board the cruiser. While they were engaged with the shrieking heretics, the engine seers reasoned with the machine spirits of the main cogitator and initiated the blessed purgation protocols on the inner decks. It took us 3 days to drag every last cultist corpse out of the compartments. Slipping on pools of blood mixed with sacred unguents, we made it to the machine cathedral, a gargantuan hall breathing with the flames of 1,000 furnaces, the last bastion of the enemy army. That was where I first faced the word bearers, betrayers of humanity and unworthy sons of the Emperor. What could we, mere humans, possibly do to match their unholy bestial rage? The Lord Captain commanded us to close ranks and direct all of our forces against the word bearers. Persuasion -70. Devise a plan that places its Space Wolves at the forefront of a strike with demolition. I like how it takes persuasion to get the Space Wolves to fight the word bearers. That is ahistorical. Brought the might of the captured Explorator cruiser to bear. I mean, I do like the thought of just, hey, we have this, bye. So we're just going to blow them up. Our objective needs some fun. There's no greater pleasure in war than turning the enemy's own weapon against them. Chaos Marines are stronger than an army of ordinary troops, but even they cannot survive a direct hit from a macro cannon. The cruiser's weapons track the targets well, and no armor could protect them from shots like that. The Leviathan's treads rolled over the enemy's defenses, decimating the contemptible word bearers and bringing us a great triumph. I mean, that's even narratively cohesive. Like, hey, this is ours, we're going to use it. And that's when it came. Doomscream, an ancient and bloodthirsty hellbrute. A merciless executioner forged from adamantine and ceramite. That single foe was repelling our assaults one after the other, turning hundreds of soldiers into a bloody pulp. For as long as that abomination lived, we had no hope of reaching the heart of the enemy citadel. The dire-eyed Thorbold volunteered to track down and destroy the vile spawn. But fate had other things in store for him and his brothers. This is not going to go well. Okay. The Space Wolves pack was to be the first to storm the Machine Cathedral, and thus Magos Dominus Opticon 2-2 assembled a cohort of elite Skitarii and said that he would locate and eliminate Doomscream. Open history, close history. Okay. Doomscream. The soldiers were whispering that he was willing to activate the so-called Guaranteed Annihilation Protocol, a terrible and ominous rite that is as lethal to the enemies of the outside as it is to his faithful servant. Upon arriving at the front lines, Lord Captain... And we're going to do it. And we worked. Yes! What the... I'm not a follower of heresy. Dang it. Hang on. 8 rate of fire, 12 range, 96 max ammo. Got a bit lucky there, but then again, it is war. We just killed ourselves, obviously. Come on. Actually, completely given context and result, frankly. What happened next would become legend. The Lord Captain, at the head of his retinue, challenged a bloodlusting heresiarch that had crawled out of the darkness of time. He dealt the wicked executioner a heavy and mortifying blow, and thus Doomscream was routed. The abomination's torn pincer, fitted with an ancient and powerful bolter, became the rogue trader's rightful trophy. Like, there has to be a thing. That's why, Ren replies, either bleeding, toxin, burning, perplexed, staggered, blinded, fatigued, or immobilized. Jesus. Okay, cool. At last, we reached the Machine Cathedral. We saw a yawning lift shaft behind left behind by a colossal land-gnawing drill that had burrowed for kilometers into the depth of the planet. There, deep below, lay the last hiding place of the heretic leaders. Hundreds of grenades, accompanied by promises of swift judgment, were hurled into the pit. Such was our righteous anger. The planetary assault was a resounding success. The enemy forces were shattered and broken. A small fraction remained in the Machine Cathedral, but the rest either had been destroyed or were destined to meet the same inevitable fate soon. The Lord Captain's retinue and his Space Wolves band delved into the shaft, heading toward the heart of the Machine Cathedral. We watched them leave with reverence in our eyes as we were setting up our perimeter around the entrance. We knew that the true outcome of the Battle of Euphrates II depended on them, and that our fates were theirs to decide. I'm bringing Ulfar. Who else am I bringing? It makes sense to bring the Magos. Who would you replace? Argenta? Do I want to change anything? Yeah, let's get rid of Argenta. Let's bring Pascal. Not fully necessary, but like I already have a guy to just spray and pray. And I have a feeling this is going to be a boss fight. Anyone else? Yeah, that works. Machine Cathedral. When in doubt, save. Jesus does save. Come on. Game paused? Oh, just in case, I guess? Pretty sure he's all set. Actually, hang on. First things first. We're going to get rid of the Awakened Nightmare. This one. Whenever the wield to kill an enemy with weapon, veil degradation induced by the wield of Sireting. That works. So this will just soup him up with all the Sireting. That is fine by me. This is going to be great. Yeah, that looks like the face of a friend. Sinister litany, his words turning repulsive ethereal stench and flakes of otherworldly ice. He does not notice your presence. Oh yeah, Kunrad, you're doing a great job. Fantastic job. I sense your meek mind. You're the one who is so eager to meet me in your own demise. Rejoice, Brother Twilight. Today you become the new rogue trader. You must have been preoccupied with something profoundly important if you paid no heed to me obliterating army. Every martyr who perished within their name only empowers their reign. I was tasked with a different mission, to make the current expanse behold the sheer impotence of its most eminent protector. Once Calculus' treasure has been stolen, the secret hoards plundered, his name shamed, the dogs of the false emperor will see the truth. No one will protect them. No one will heed their pleas. Only by bowing to the master of the Imperium will they earn their right to live. And what is this treasure you covet so dearly? I will keep this from you so that you may perish in the darkness of ignorance. Pathetic. Master didn't even tell you the reason why he sent you to face your death, and neither will I make this poisoned cup any easier to drink. Why not? If you're so confident in victory, then what are these secrets for? True God of the warp, for the great revelations are a reward for the faithful. Do you have a name, or should I simply refer to you as the heretic? Dark Apostle of the Blessed Word Bearer. Why is that supposed to be like a text I can click? No more words. We gotta stop him. Just kill him. True gods beg forgiveness in vain. Let the lips be sealed. Sure, that's going to happen, dude. Glorious Friday waits. Take heed with the silver-tongued traitor, for he is old, sly, and strong. By the All-Father, the wolves will spill rivers of blood this day. What man of witchcraft wrote that? Wake the tumbling behemoth. If you hunger for my thoughts, Urline is searching for something down below in the Manufactorum's deepest halls. My words destroyed the energy fount in Silence of Job. The detestable Malefic still found a way to revive it with his heinous magics. Have you encountered him before? So we attach his head, but my pack has heard plenty of his strength and ignominious doings. One can see the evidence of malefactions all across the Coron's expanse, like bear tracks upon fresh snow. Look for a chance to clamp our jaws on our throat, but the craven knows well how to hide behind the backs of heretical legs. What is he after? The mushroom farmer tweaks his produce. Yep, keep him in the dark and feed him shit. Fit to enlighten us about the secret of Euphrates, but it doesn't matter. I'll deal with them. You're a brave one, and not easy to turn. Good. And find a way to reach the tunneling platform while we give the mangy sorcerer something to worry about. I mean, that is the plan. Hallbranch, you stick to the original plan. Take two brothers and go after the Doomscreen. Took refuge here in the depths. Okay. We won't fail. Proudly tread the hunter's grim in chase of a beast of steel and blood, fangs bared sharp and thirst of prey, let glory cloak their mighty gate. Be the one to say it. I claim the core of the baleful howl. Who or what is this Doomscream? An old and vicious heretic, a hell brute whose veins boil with poisonous rage and savagery. Mind and body have been so warped by the ruinous power that his very existence in the front to all father's warriors. Tread lightly when facing him, young brother. Yes, the beast is mad and hideous, but he is withal mighty, old, and graced but with the arch-enemy of profane's patronage. His hateful sermons abound with malefictions, and his weapon claimed the lives of hundreds during the assault. We grievously wounded him, true, but we haven't seen the last of this foe. Well, far we set out to hunt a beast. Sure. Dang. So where the hell is it? Excuse me, I'm just looting everything I can, as you do. I am still a space... I am still a road trade at the end of the day. What is... Tenets, this mechanics is hidden from either the layman with special binary cipher only. Only two tech priests can divine a sacred knowledge from this folio. Okay. Lockers are full of work overalls, robes, and tools covered steel that emit strong scent of sacred unguents. The screen displays the elevator shutdown program. There are two devices that prevent the machine from functioning. And the sound of fierce fighting reach your ears. So they are sufficiently broken. They're sufficiently kicking his ass. What did we find? A trap or a boon?
My warp sight reveals something.
A trap or a boon? I don't even... Probably a boon?
Is there money to be made?
Okay, so those are blocked by doors, which is fine. Corrupt this guitar. No, nope, nope, nope. Rust Stalker. That's going to be fun to kill. A Mad Technomat. Awesome. Okay, 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 okay. So what is it looking like? I do not have enough warp lore. That's interesting.
Not dawdle.
Don't worry, our Space Marine friend is going to be the biggest one. Is going to go first. Ignatius von Valantis conquers steel and smite of true flesh. We initiate the capitulation protocol. Nowhere under this chrome firmament and leaden haze is there a cogitational ray capable of designing a productive method of opposing you. Okay. Your indestructible legions have annihilated all who dare stand in the way. No matter what we threw at you, it all turned to dust, which your servants then turned into oil and soot. Our survivor the few. Mercy, we beg mercy. What? Why would we... Is there a reason why we would do this? Like, hell if I know. Like, is it supposed to be like be an iconoclast thing? Like... Like, why would you do this? Is there a trick here? Like... I'm just sort of at a loss as to why someone would do anything... Yeah. Dead. Not even worth a fight, really. I don't think. Yeah, no. Or a sniper. Worst everything. Gonna save so we do the check out the warp lore real quick.
Oh, come on.
That works. Coded in red, it seems the blood was purposely drawn out of them, prolonging the suffering of the unfortunate. Of course it was. Why wouldn't that be purposefully made to suck even more? Where do we go? Loot. Cultist, 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 loot.
Keep your wits about you.
I am offering a hymn of homage to the angel of the Emperor and the ancient ferocious machine spirits controlling his armor.
Yes, my adamantine skin has seen many battles and bears many glorious scars. Hear the glorious verse of the time when...
Oh, good. I'm glad it didn't
See
actually.
what I found.
Pascal? What did you find? Cool. Heretical grenades. Good to know. Okay. Zinch. Ooh, Manta Boy. What have we got? We've got Pink Horror, Pink Horror. Herald of this dude. War Creature. Sure. Manifestation. Sure. Even the pink horrors have 400, 500 hit points, so this might be fun. Pascal's first. Let's set him up a bit. Perfect spot. Joint analysis for everyone that get extra damage. There we go. Tactical knowledge. No one's even close with him, so good stratagem. Fine. Move some of this stuff around just a little bit. It's been a while. He's gotten a few more things, but still. Back line, no, that's not what we're looking for rear. There we go. Rotate a little bit. And voila. Put front line near Adira. Or not. Could not do that, that's fine. And just plasma overcharge. No. I mean, it can't even overcharge in the first place. It can't, like, overheat in the first place. So, no, 204 damage. Let's Since he's here, let's analyze the enemies, get some more exports on him, and why not also just upgrade the damage real quick? Doubling the percentage bonus, it went from like 200 something. What's it going to be now? It is... Sorry, 292 to 377. Yeah, that's plenty, actually. Only one hit, so it could be better, but still, not really that bad. Still no time. Okay. Sorry, just familiarizing myself with Pascal a little bit. It has been a minute, but hey, Ofar, go have some fun. Go enjoy this. Run right up to the guy and smack. No. Kicking him. No. Just stab him or slash him. Good damage. Explode him just a little bit. Probably should have done his setup. Oh well. At this point, it's 100 damage. He'll be fine. Make the AoE just to get a little bit more. And Voila! Start these power gloves. Got the momentum up. There are only 2 people until cast here. We could wait here. We don't necessarily need to use these quite yet. Yeah, that's fine. Just throwing a cautious approach. And pink horror, smack, sure. Pink horror, smack, sure. 23 damage, who cares? Cassia. Get up here. A little bit of cover, technically. Not even gonna say. First things first. Willpower and toughness for not me. Where's Heinrich? There he is. Buff up with willpower. There we go. He's melting. No, that's fine. Give him a bit more of a stat bump. See if we can get this guy to come in to say hi to Heinrich, so we don't have to go over there.
To being ordered around.
Just drag him right in, and oh, he passed. He passed? That's rare. Did he actually pass or something go wrong? No, he just succeeded. Never mind. Reality. You know what? Let's get rid of some of this veil. That's fine. Everyone gets extra armor. No more corruption. No corruption around me. It's very rude. Thank you very much. Maybe Zone of Fear could knock him back closer to Heinrich, so I don't have to spend so much movement. It's 5. Whatever. Heinrich. Go ahead. Go ahead, boy. Have some fun. Can't walk up to him, so charge. Bah! And then smack him again.
For the throne.
Yeah, it might not kill him, but whatever. Oh, cool. It worked. And then... Let's just do it. Daring Breach.
Someone's death wish is mine to
Daring
grant. Natural. Alas, no. I'm done with this one.
Come on, Heinrich. Enjoy the fun. Come on, Heinrich. Enjoy the fun. 212. 38 is fine. 38 is plenty. Fine.
I won't object to it. Nothing stands against me.
Even better. Pink horror, pink horror. Pink horror. Ooh, okay, how do I do this? I guess we're gonna put it here. There are only 4 of them. Soon to be a bit less.
But of course, holy terror smites your enemies. I need a foothold.
Bam. And bam. Genuinely disappointing, I think.
I'll show you why
Heinrich?
navigators are feared.
Feed and thank you, Heinrich. New protection. And that was 1,000 health. That was it. That was easy. Unfortunately easy. But I think that's what we're going to call it. Just because, you know, kind of demolished it. And I have to level up. And you guys have seen what that process looks like now. And that's just not a good process. Yeah. Gonna give it a rest for a second. Recuperate. I want to thank you for joining me today. Hope it's made your day a little bit better. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe down below. You should also be seeing a couple of links on your screen. One for this playlist for Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, just in case you missed something or you want to catch up to where we are now and just experience the entire thing. The other is should just be a link to another video on my channel that YouTube thinks you'd like. And more important than any of the algorithm stuff, all of that, just make sure to be well.